Hi, this is Dennis Fassett, the Cash Flow Mercenary. Welcome to another installment of Cash Flow Mercenary Television. I'm just leaving the intergalactic HQ of my client, and this new job is really interesting. I wouldn't say it sucks because it's not unpleasant. It's just different. Sometimes I feel like I'm Rod Serling in the Twilight Zone. Today, I literally had a conversation with one of the folks that I support, and he literally said to me, I need to think about whether I want to ask you this question because I'm not sure I want to hear the answer. I mean, what do you say to something like that? Here your company's paying me to tell you what I think and to help you out, and you don't want to hear what I have to say. It's especially difficult for somebody like me that's got an opinion on everything, but anyway, like I said, it's interesting. Today I want to let's talk about part 2 though on business, on this private investor thing. And this installment I want to talk to you about the gurus pitching private investor seminars. I went through my spam folder last night on my email, and I found, well, the ones I could find, I found 7 different people now pitching different seminars on how to get private investors. They run from a guy who actually seems pretty credible, who's got a $5,000 program, $5,000 seminar, to guys that are basically selling ebooks with all the secrets in a $29.95 ebook and everything in between. And I've got to tell you, folks, I tried that last year, about 18 months ago. I bought one of those kind of the middle of the road things, and I went through it, and it was a bunch of crap. 98% of it was the documentation and process that you go through once you've already identified a private investor. That's the easy part, folks. The hard part is actually finding somebody, sitting down with them, and getting them to give you money. And that's what these people aren't going to tell you. What you're going to find with some of these courses is ways to get in front of private investors, and that can be valuable, quite honestly. I think that this one guy that's credible and another guy that I know, they're teaching methods to get in front of private investors. But again, if you don't have a track record, you don't have experience, even getting in front of them isn't going to do you any good because you're not going to get any money from them. And really, again, it's a relationship business. So I'd really caution you on really spending any money on a private investor seminar. It just doesn't make any sense. What I want to do is Monday and then Tuesday again next week is tell you about how I found my 3 private investors. I didn't use anything from this program that I bought, and I got returned for a refund, by the way, because it was so bad. Didn't use anything from that. It was really simple and straightforward. There was no magic bullet. There was no magic anything on getting it. It was actually way simpler than I ever thought it would be. We'll talk about that next week. We'll also talk about, for you new folks, or folks that have not used a private investor, the Q&A that goes on between a private investor and somebody that wants to borrow money from them. There's several questions that you need to have answers for, and you need to have them right at your fingertips if you're going to talk about private money. This is Dennis Fassett, the Cash Flow Mercenary. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again on Monday.